Welcome back to Comicstorian Gaming's Lore Drops, where we get the bare bones knowledge off of the wikis that exist out there and just give you a quick rundown of the characters and history of your favorite video games. Today we're going to give you the lore of the Cabal in Destiny, one of my all-time favorite games. The origins of the Cabal have long since been lost to the winding paths of time and history. Legends speak that the first emperor, Acreus, took the sun. The emperor ruled alongside his military, allowing its people to suffer so that they would become stronger. Then Calus took control of the Cabal, becoming the new emperor. Calus started a revolution, purging the military hierarchy and the corrupt senate. He moved the capital, celebrating his reign with daily parades. And he redistributed the wealth of the senate and the military leaders, giving it back to his people. Calus led the Cabal into a golden age, with the empire expanding, allowing other species within their population, merging culture and technology. During this golden age, the Cabal created vast wonders as they moved out into the unknown reaches of the cosmos. While the Cabal were known for their military might, Calus also brought an age of enlightenment. It was during this time that he met a young gladiator named Ghaul. Calus took him under his wing, treating him like a son, and eventually put him in charge of his military. Yet Ghaul would eventually believe that the Cabal needed to return to their militaristic ways. He gathered his most trusted allies and he launched a coup in the middle of the night. He knew that the people would rise against him if he executed Calus, the so-loved emperor. Because of this, he captured the emperor and those loyal to him alive. He placed them aboard the Leviathan, and he programmed the ship to take them into the vastness of space, exiling them. With Calus out of the way, Ghaul moved to take full control of the Cabal Empire. He swiftly got rid of the title of emperor, instead declaring himself Dominus of the Empire. This brought on changes throughout this empire, moving away from the pleasures of the past and returning the empire to the militaristic ways of their history. No longer did the Cabal welcome others into their empire. Instead, they moved through the galaxy, conquering all before them. Now, it is unknown why the Cabal originally arrived in the Sol system, but they would appear shortly after the collapse of Earth's golden age. They would land on Phobos, making the moon the base of their operations, and from there, they launched an assault on Mars, discovering the Vex there. Now, they believed the Vex technology could aid them, so the Cabal began a long-running war with the robotic race. It was during the Taken War that the Cabal launched an assault on the Hive, believing that they could absorb the Hive's tech. Primus Ta'an would launch the attack, ramming his ship into the Hive dreadnought to begin the battle. Ta'an was taken, however, becoming the Hand of Oryx, and his closest allies began a plan to blow up the dreadnought. Thankfully, a team of Guardians were able to stop this detonation, which would have wiped out most of the system. The remaining Cabal sent out a distress signal, which the Guardians were unable to stop. And 2 years later, the recipients of the distress signal arrived. Dominus Ghaul arrived with the Red Legion, leading them into a war against the Last City and the Traveler. Shards were broken off of the Traveler, taking the light from the Guardians. And quickly, the Red Legion secured the vast sections of the solar system. Ghaul even placed a device known as the Almighty near the sun, planning to force it to go nova should his plans fail. Some of the Guardians reacquired the power of the Traveler's Light, and they worked alongside the Vanguard to stop Ghaul. However, the Cabal leader managed to fuse himself with a glimpse of corrupted light from the Traveler. It took a team of Guardians fighting with this empowered Ghaul on top of his flagship. They did defeat him, because this is a video game, and of course we did. But Ghaul would be resurrected as a being of corrupted light, and he stood before the Traveler, declaring his own immortality. Perhaps from the trauma of the Red Legion's assault, or sensing the power of its corrupted light, the Traveler awoke from its long slumber. Now awake once more, the Traveler destroyed Ghaul, leaving his forces leaderless. Despite this, the Red Legion continues to be active in the solar system, fighting against both the Vex and the Hive on several worlds. After Ghaul's death, the Great Leviathan arrived in our solar system, and Emperor Calus wished to re-establish his empire. He invited part of the Red Legion to rejoin the empire that they had once fought against. And reaching out, he also invited a group of Guardians aboard his flagship for their part in the defeat of Ghaul. The Guardians boarded, fighting through the Emperor's forces until they faced him in his throne room. And after defeating Calus, it is revealed that the Guardians actually fought against a robot version of the Emperor. Calus, proud of the Guardians, offered them a place at his side, telling them that he knows the truth about the Traveler's purpose. This would not be the last time that the Emperor would call upon a group of Guardians, constantly reaching out to them to aid him in a task that only they can complete. Even with their Emperor in the system, though, sections of the Red Legion continue to fight onward, and a group tries to take control from the Vex and reverse the outcome of the Red War. Luckily, the Guardians were able to defeat the Scion Flayers, saving time. But the last remaining Flayer aims the Almighty at the last city, deciding instead to destroy the last bastion of Earth and the headquarters of both the Guardians and the Traveler by placing the vast ship on a collision course. The Vanguard decides to send a team of Guardians to work alongside the Warmind Rasputin, using its weapons to destroy the ship before it can crash into the planet. With this final defeat, the Red Legion is scattered throughout the solar system, though they are almost wiped out. Small pockets continue to fight in the name of the Red Legion. Now, this is a quick rundown of the Cabal from the beginning of the game, Destiny 1, all the way to the current state that it's in, giving you an update. We did the Taken King, we did the Red Legion battle, which is the beginning of Destiny 2, and then we had the season of the Worthy, I want to say. The names always throw me off, but it was a season of the gameplay that involved the last bit there. I hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget, you can find me live all the time playing Destiny at twitch.tv/Comicstorian Gaming. We have a clan, we have everything you can do there, we run things on a weekly basis, and I hope you guys enjoy and come and have fun with us. Either way, I'll see you next time, and let me know in the comments down below who you want me to cover next.